6-7 you fold on the D mark. That's too low of a spread to be able to get. To call that for $80, I got a high card of a queen. I'm going to try that. It really ain't a good move because I at least like to go queen 5 or better. Possibly queen 9. And see, they raising to a $1.60. Now I got to do it because I'm committed. Now flop nothing. 3 diamonds at the most. There's no more betting for me because somebody working with a pair. A high pair of queens might help me, but it's just a waste for me at this point. Somebody else up. Pair of 3s. One gonna do nothing for me. See, a pair of 10s. That's something I don't normally play, so I'm gonna start playing my game. Just wanted to show you an example of why low cards don't pay out. I'm gonna start playing my regular game. This is just to give you a prime example of how it goes down. Now you see how he bet it all in because he's holding on something great. Queen 7 is high enough, plus I'm already committed with $80, so I'm checking that. As long as, well, he raised it. He's an aggressive player, as you can see. He likes aggression. So we're going to see if his flop turned out good, because I really honestly don't believe he got shit in his hand other than 2 high cards. I'm checking that. He's going to bet because he's aggressive. And it's not looking good for me to bet, so I'm going to let it go. In that one hand, I shouldn't have bet it. Queen, that low queen, queen 3, but I just wanted to show exactly how and why that doesn't work out. See, he's willing to go in heavy, but what's going to happen is I'm going to catch him. So I'm going to let him keep going. You see, haha, he raised this. He just raised it. Well, he called it in at 80, which is what it is. He raised it to 1200 because he's looking at 2 jacks. I'm going to tell you that now. I'm going to fold that out because I ain't got 2 queens. 2 queens and I would bust him. But he looking at 2 jacks. I don't think he looking at 2 aces. Call him. You a heavy roller. He ain't want to call him. See, that goes to show you he ain't working with nothing. A queen and a 5 suited is a good play. But for 1500, it's not. Now he could be just an aggressive fool, but he's gonna get caught one day, and that's gonna calm him down. 2-9 is not something that I would play games with. See, people that try to taunt you with afraid to gamble and all that, what they're looking for you to do is just throw out your money based off of your emotion. And poker is not played with emotion. Poker is played with skill, psychology, and mathematics. It all breaks down to the laws of relativity. So right now, the flow isn't flowing my way, so I'm going to let it ride. And then sooner or later, as with everything in life, those twists and turns come my way, in which case when they do, I have to capitalize on them as much as possible. And then pull back out and hold and protect myself. See, he rolling with a pair of jacks, and he went in heavy for that. Now I know how he play. Ace 8, I'm gonna call. Now I know how he play. He willing to go in heavy and don't even have a pair, so he gonna get called next time. So I flop nothing, but I like the number sequence 558. 5, 5, 7. Everybody's checking because everybody looking at nothing now. If I get an ace on the last draw, which I didn't, so I'm looking at nothing but a high card. But if I would have had an ace, it would have been a nice, probably get a high card payout. Yeah, nothing major. Check that up. 10-8, because I'm suited with 2 diamonds, I'm going to check it, but because I'm already playing, I'm going to check it now. I'm going to go for this flush draw because I'm suited and I'm already committed, and it's costing me a $1.60 to stay in. So I'm going to stay with that and see what happens. It's just a tutorial for people that's looking to see how my game is played in poker. Boom. I ain't get a flush draw, so I'm out. But I'll check it as long as I can because that's free. Now, if he want to bet it, I'm going to go ahead and fold it out, let him have it. My flush draw is gone. I mean, I got 2. The odds on me getting 2 more are so slim that if he would have made a bet, I would not have betted that. I would have checked that. I would have folded that out. I'm looking to take him down on a big hand because he's an aggressive player. To me, that's really not that smart. You put up $1,200. You put up $1,200 on a queen jack. That ain't smart. I mean, it's not many players on the table, but on the same token, anybody could have had an ace, king. Or anybody could have had an ace, period. Alright, I'm suited and I'm half committed. So if you suited and you half committed, it's probably a good idea to check and see if you're going to be able to pull a flush draw. I wish I could pause it, but I can't. So I may play in a rush because I got to go to the bathroom. So on this tutorial, I may rush. Plus, I only get 15 minutes of recording time. So right now we on 7. Alright, so 7, 8, and the 10 ain't doing nothing for me, but I'll check it up. Alright, I'm going to try to hold taking a break and going to the bathroom, but mind you, it's early, so it's early in the morning. It's my bathroom time. Nothing. And see, even if I pulled a pair out of this with a 10, it's only 2 pair. And you got an ace and a 7 on the board. If somebody clocked that ace or got a pair in their hand higher than my 10, then I'm looking bad. So I wouldn't call but so much money on this. Person that's willing to risk a whole lot on nothing, if you can't call that bluff, then you should fold it if you got a low set. We both looking at nothing. Alright, ace 6, I'm calling that. I got 3 diamonds, I'm going to check that up. I got nothing, I'm drawing a blank other than a high card. He has a pair, which is going to beat my high card. Unless I gamble on that ace coming out last, then it's a surefire way I'm losing, so I'm going to fold that up. And that possibility of that ace coming last is bad. It's probably less than 3%. Now, Jack 9 is 320. I'm already committed, so I'm checking. Something's wrong with the software. Check that up. We ain't working with nothing. 3 of a kind. Somebody already pushing a boat. Now, if I get a jack, I'm all in. He ain't want to go for it. 3-9. I'm half committed, so I'm going to call it. I'm not suited, so it's not the best call. So if he push a higher bet, then I should have folded in the beginning. Should have folded and gave him the 160. Now I'm already committed with 320 the full way, so I'm going to check that up with 3-5. Normally I wouldn't play it. 1, 2, 3, you get a 4, I got a straight. So I may bet that because with that's too high of a bet for me. And I could get that 4, but I'm going to let that rock because it's not a guaranteed thing. Queen 10, I like it. For him to go all in, he should have had a pair, and I can't bet that I'm going to get a 4. I got to play it. He's calling that. I'm going to call it. He's raising that. I'm calling it. I got a pair of queens. Let's see what he's talking about. So I got a pair of queens to the 10. It's not as high, but it's high. Now I got 2 pair. Now I'm going to double up whatever he bets. I'm going to call because that's all he got. See you. 2 pair and that game is over. Now see, I won that tournament. I just wanted to give you a basic breakdown on how this works. Now see, he put in a high pair because he saw himself flopping 2 pair. No, I'm sorry. He saw on the river card that he pulled a 5. and he went all in. Now he was a player that was just looking to cash out. He was looking at me as if I wasn't feeding into my good cards, which that's not true. But I'm glad that is the type of, I guess, perspective that he took on my gameplay, because that made him think he can go all in with 2,000 and decide that he's going to take my whole pot. These are the people that I'm looking for in Atlantic City. These are the people I'm looking to take down. So that was the Paris tournament, and the next recording I'll do the Paris tournament final round. So it's getting to the point now where I'm understanding how the online goes, but I don't necessarily like it. I like to sit at the table and really read people and get to know people. Now I'm just talking up the rest of my 15 minutes because for all those that actually do know me, I talk a whole lot. So I'm glad I'm able to actually record this because I can talk. As you can see over here to the left, facing the screen, Orisho Goon, that's me. That's another account that I have. You ain't supposed to have two accounts on the same platform, but I'm able to do that. They didn't catch me yet, so what the hell. It's all for fun money anyway. My actual real money account, I can only play in Jersey. But the last time I was in Jersey, I was starting to bank some nice little change. It was just small money, you know, playing for cents, you know what I mean, just to play around. But now when I jump in the room, people jump out the room. So I got to go to Atlantic City now and start to play the tables and see who comes in willing and ready to play like this guy just did. I forget his name, but since it's recorded, I'll watch it again and I'll show it. The reason why I'm making these recordings right now, 5/21/2016, is to establish a tutorial database where I can always go back and watch my gameplay, as well as be able to send it off to other people that may be looking to see how I initiate my game, how I execute my game, and how I hopefully and ultimately win my game. You know, as you saw with just the Paris tournament, that was really easy to play him out of position, so I'm glad that it went that way as a tutorial. Some other tutorials you will see it go a different route, you know, but the whole thing is about how to, while you're playing, thinking in your mind how to establish this strategy and how to read and focus on other players while you're also focusing and reading on how they perceive you to be while you are playing. So it's a good thing to record the videos and speak your way through it. And it's a good thing for you guys to be able to have it at your disposal to watch at any given time that you choose to watch it. So looking forward to starting a poker website soon. This poker website will be built for the amateur poker player who's looking to make a celebrity name for themselves, where they will go up against other amateur poker players. These guys will invest in themselves on the site, just like World Series of Poker, where you will doctor your portfolio and profile up based off of chips and credits that you may purchase. Also, on top of that, there will be tournaments, in which case your celebrity status will be promoted based off how you're heating up. During these tournaments, we will definitely promote the amateur player to celebrity status. Once you reach that status, we will definitely submit your name and put up the money for you to be in the tournament in certain areas. That's what I want to do with the site. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next tutorial.